of how the build goes together for the FastLED demo that I'm sharing. So there's an LED string, not a strip, of addressable LEDs. You can see the details in the file. And then I got a power supply, 5 volt, 10 amp, because I'm hoping to drive a whole lot more than this. You don't need one that big if you don't want it. And then the power supply that I got comes with this adapter on the bottom, sorry, with the green. You're going to need to screw in, I don't know if you can quite see, yeah, you can't really see it, they're back there. I rubber banded it together just so it all sticks together, but there's a red and a black wire coming out. Actually, it's these wires, this red and black wire. These come up. The red one goes into the breadboard and is in the same row as the red wire from the LEDs. So that's where it's getting its power from the power supply. The dark blue from the LEDs is going into the negative from the power supply, but also in that row is a wire to ground on the Arduino, which you need for the data signal to come all the way through. And the last wire that you need is this white one over here. Comes from on your LED strip. You'll see this plug, and it has 2 wires going into the back, a white one and a light blue one. And you actually don't need the light blue one, but you use a white plug or a wire into the white plug here, and that goes, it goes through the breadboard for convenience, but it really just goes into pin 3. In fact, I could just go straight in there. I just was getting in the habit of using the breadboard. Again, I used the prototype shield for the Arduino, and then I stuck the breadboard on there. So that's the physical setup, the wire, and all of the instructions for this are in the file. So, but now that you've seen it once, maybe it makes more sense. So if I plug in the power, we get a little flash because the Arduino is not on yet. And then I'll give it some juice. And the Arduino will start up, and it'll run through its sequence, which is not very complicated, but it's meant to demonstrate different things, like turning on one light at a time. So here is it starts with green to turn on one, and then it does a big ping pong, and then it does like a sound meter, and actually goes through a whole bunch of things. And this is an old version that does a bunch of ping pongs at the beginning, so this is going to take a while, but anyway, that's the gist of it. You can play with it, enjoy, and give me info and let me know how it goes.